We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible.
Hi and welcome back to episode 6, the Better Than the Boer Challenge. So we pretty much joined this episode, well, exactly joined this episode where we left off last time. So we lost to Stoke 3-2 at the Britannia. It was 2-2. We managed to claw it back to 2-2 from being 2-1 down. 76-minute own goal by Papa Soare was, really disappointing. I felt we were, if not better, certainly equal, and a draw would have been a fair result. Not helped as well by Christian Benteke getting injured. He's going to be out for, I think it's 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, 2 to 4 weeks. With a twisted ankle there. Really bad timing. Obviously, last episode, I think on the one before, we found out we had about a month left to save our job, just push up the table and get some results in. He just started finding some form in the new way we're playing. It seems to suit him really well, having the strike partner next to him, someone to play off. Obviously, only 3 goals this season, but they have pretty much come in the last 3 games. So, really disappointing to lose him, and especially when our backup option isn't the greatest, which we'll go into the team in a minute. So we're going to join today for Huddersfield, certainly Huddersfield. We'll try and squeeze in the Burnley game as well, depending on time and how that goes. Should be fine though. So yeah, if we go into tactics, so we're playing the same 3-5, I guess you like 3-5-2, 3-3-2-2, whatever you want to call it. So we've got a little bit of a problem today. Obviously Benteke's out, so we're having to go back with Kareem up front. Van Aanholt slots in left back for Soare, who is suspended, as is our right back. So I've gone with Punchin in there. He's not the best suited for the role. I mean, he can't officially play it, but he's got some stats that make me think, well, it's a wing back. It's a kind of attacking, more of attacking role. His tackling's 11. He's got in, just about enough there for me to go, okay, we'll stick in there. The other option was to bring the young lad up from the reserves or the under-18s team. So we brought him up to go on the bench, but I don't think he's quite there in a start in such a big game. Obviously, Huddersfield are just below us in the league, so a really, really big result needed today. A win would just really catapult us up a few places at the table. Results pending, obviously. So we really need to start picking up some points, moving up the table, but more importantly than moving up the table, I think at this stage, which comes with it, I guess, but is getting the results. The board are looking at my results. They're not looking at the league position. They're looking at results. The results of the next month's games. Like I said, we've got a few games that are winnable in there. So we need to make sure we get as many points on the board in as short time as possible. So without further ado, let's jump into the game. So here we are. Huddersfield are going with a 4-2-3-1, kind of a defensive one, 2 CDMs. 1 CM, 2 wingers and a striker. I don't know many of those players from their team currently. I know they've got that, I think it's Israeli strike. No, that's Brighton I'm thinking of, that's completely wrong. Yeah, I'm not too overly familiar with Huddersfield team. I don't know if many of these are signings or I'm not really too sure. I haven't seen much of Huddersfield this season really, but got a little star there next to Goodbye. I guess that means he's playing well? Highest average rating, okay. Oh, and Rossi's got the ball. He's the top scorer. He's got 7 goals now. Really, primarily in this formation, but really come in since he's got his fitness back, got a bit of sharpness back, started playing, really started chipping in with the goals. And yes, we're looking for some more of that today, especially because I'm not 100% sure about Kareem, but I'm literally stuck for options. So we're going to go with their Huddersfield after last time. They seem to like that. So I think we'll try and get a bit more out of it though. So we'll go with assertive. Hoping you're going to make a difference. Didn't really do anything, but nothing negative, which is the good thing. Obviously we sold Speroni, so the press conference is about that today. Benteke's injury and revenge. So yeah, let's jump into that game. We're 16th. Somehow we've gone up. I guess Swansea have played the afternoon game and lost there or something. I'm not too sure. So we kick off, going right to left. There's Punchin straight away, and his first thing is to give the ball away, and hopefully that's not too costly. We look to be quite out of shape here, and they've scored with their first shot. First highlight, 35 seconds. This is not the way I envisaged this game happening after we've had results against Man City, Tottenham, Arsenal, and then Liverpool, obviously, and then Huddersfield below us. I mean, perhaps the way we play is suited more to the better teams. This is really the kind of first team around us we played, and yeah, it's not going well. And they have another one, and they nearly go 2-0 up. Right, let's give a little bit of a shout out, show some passion. Not had a shot yet at home. Yeah, 25 minutes gone and we haven't done anything. I think we might have to have a little bit of a change of shape at half time and see what we can do. Nothing is happening. They literally had the first highlight, scored their goal, and that is it. And they get one right before half time. If they get one now, wow! I thought we were going to be 2-0 down at half time. Goals at right start and the end of the half, that would have been shocking. One shot we've had now. This is disappointing. Right, we need to get in and going to go aggressive. That's got them fired up a bit. Right, going to go with a bit of diamond. See if that does anything. So we'll drop Mensa back there. We can put him out there. Not great, but it works to a degree. Punching can slot in there, and we don't really need to make any subs, which is good. So we'll see if this does anything for the second half. See what we can get going. I'm still not seeing those shots go up. The foul count's going up plenty. Possessions equal. Of course, as I say that, it tips in their favour. Yeah, we're not having the best game here, are we? 2 shots, but we're not getting them on target. I mean, with my options on the bench, there's not really a great deal I can do. Rossi on the break here. Can he conjure up something? Punching. And it's just cleared. Literally, the difference is that just first goal. Wow, their keeper comes a long way. That's a great claim. Yeah, literally, all the difference in this game is that first highlight. Yes, they've had 17 shots, only 5 on target, but they've literally had, 2 highlights, and they get a free kick right on the edge of our box. Oh, can we break? This is where we're dangerous. Punching. Plays it out to Kareem. Runs down that wing, Kabai, and he slots it away. That's what we're talking about. He's been the best player for Palace this season, absolutely. Best player for us, without a shadow of a doubt. Even when we were struggling, he was still coming out. Okay, he didn't play great every game, but he was coming out with some performances and popping up some goals here and there. Interesting, Huddersfield have just brought on Christian Bielik, who of course is an Arsenal youngster. And we've just managed to get that clear again. 5 minutes to go. Can we push on for an equaliser? A winner here. Encourage. So we start from the back. Can we bring something going? I haven't made any changes in this game, but not, like I say, we're so short of options at the moment. I'm not really sure what changes I could make. Van Aanholt gets caught out high up the pitch, but we've got cover. Start again. Some few sloppy passes here. 2 minutes to go. Dan into Miljevic, Vosu Mensa, Van Aanholt, Rossi. We need Rossi just to, and that's a pointless highlight, really, isn't it? Right, we're gonna. I don't know if there's much I can do at this point, really. Gonna get Rosicki on for punching. Gonna get Ladapo on. I don't really know where he can play, to be honest. He's not someone who's really in my thoughts. Keep Rossi as the poacher, and we'll bring Zaha on for Ladapo even, and we'll bring MacArthur on for. It could be any of them really. They're all on yellow cards. MacArthur in there. Drop. No, we'll keep Vosu in there. Okay, let's see if we can just. I'm tempted to go overload. I mean, it's only for a few minutes, but we can't afford to lose the game. Let alone drawing's bad enough. Really, we should be winning this game. And Vosu has been sent off. Fantastic. They have a free kick with a chance to. That's a terrible, terrible free kick. And that's full time. 1-1. Didn't see where that left us in the league. Unlucky today. I'll take the salvage a draw. We'll stick with that. So where does that do for the league? 16th. So what, pretty much where we started really. Still within touching distance of the clubs above us. We can good result. Well, we've got Bournemouth in 2 games. We've got Burnley next, which is a slightly worrying scenario. We were the early game, so how did Swansea drop down? They're playing there. Strange. Yeah, okay, so we're going to come back for the Burnley game, so see you shortly. So here we are back for the Burnley game. Another must-win game. They're all must-win at the moment. Pretty much every game to the end of the season is going to be must-win for Palace if we want to stay up. Bit of team news. So Benteke obviously still out. This game's only 3 days after the last one. We're on the 29th of January now, so it's obviously that, you know, that hectic schedule. So we've still got the same 2 up front. Ward and Soiree back in the wings on the wing-back positions. We do now have Milijevic suspended. He's sitting on the bench at the moment, so I just need to change that out. We'll go with Jason Punchin. We've also obviously got Fosu Mensah suspended after he got sent off in the last game, so MacArthur's going to slot into that deep line playmaker role in defensive midfield, and Jordan Much? Jordan Much is going to make his first start of the season. I haven't really, again, got anyone else who can play that position. He can't really do it either, but he's the closest I've got, so we go with it, we roll with it. Actually, can Reader World play there? That would be an interesting development. He can, but not as a ball winner. But he might have, I don't know, he might have slightly better. Yeah, I think we're going to go with him. I'm going to give him a game. He's recently signed a new contract, which sticks him. He's not familiar, but he's got the better stats for it, I think. Certainly some of the ones I was looking at just very sort of briefly then. He signed a new contract a few weeks ago, and his contract minimum fee was 48, so he's obviously highly sought of. He's been asking for more game time, so I think it's just fair. Jordan Much, he's on the transfer list. I'm hoping if I'm still here, he'll be gone in the January window, which is only a few days away. Just after the Bournemouth game, I think. So let's get into the game. Jordan Much is always there on the bench if I need him, just as a. There you go, hasn't even got a squad number. My 18-year-old right back in the last game's got a better squad number than him, so, or higher squad number than him. So they're going with a 4-3-3 as well. Obviously struggled a little bit against that, what was more of a defensive 4-2-3-1, but you know, kind of the same, just kind of a flip in the middle really. But we obviously struggled against that, so we need to just try and get at that a little bit more today. We're going to go with a passionate at them. They didn't take too kindly to that. I think our away record has been particularly bad, so most of the points we've picked up at home, so semi-salvaged it. Burnley are in bad form apparently. Okay, I should have looked at that really before the game, but obviously our last 2 games haven't been the best either, so let's see. So we get off Burnley kick-off at Turf Moor, and Jonathan Walters is straight into the play, but he loses out. Kareem comes forward, and the run there from Rossi and the pass from Kareem just isn't quite up to scratch. What I might do, just going to bring the tempo down a little bit in this one, I think, just because we seem to be misplacing a lot of passes I noticed in the last game, so you just, you know, slow it down a little bit, make sure they're on target. Hopefully that'll do something. But we've had 1 shot so far, 1 shot on target. They've had 2 shots, none on target, so not the best game so far. A bit like last game, not a lot happening. Both teams, I'd say they're in a slightly worse fitness position than we are. We've got a few, most of our players are in the high 80s or in the 80s. They've got a few in the 60s and 70s already, so, and they've scored. Of course they have. Westwood from about, what, 25 yards. And the struggle continues. So we'll skip the highlight. I don't really want to see that again. I'm going to give a little shout out and just I'm going to demand more. And again, it's the same as the last game. Just and Jonathan Walters. What are the odds on that's his first goal this season? To be honest. In fact, I'm going to check it. I bet it's his first goal of the season. All being saved for us. Let's have a quick look. 2 goals. 2 goals in... Of course he pipes up against us. So we're going to go aggressive. Show me something else. We'll stick with that. Can we come out in the second half and just... Again, I just don't understand. We schooled Liverpool really and just kept them quiet and got a couple of goals and won the game quite comfortably in the end. And we're back on straight after half time. That's a great result. A Tompkins header again from a set piece. That is very under-Boer like, isn't it? A lot of our goals coming from set pieces. In this run we've had. So if we can get a few more free kicks and corners, I'll be very happy. The delivery Kabay has is fantastic. Right, we're running out of time here. What can we do? We will go. Right, so that's gonna drop back in there. Tompkins is playing. Sakho's having a bit of a bad game, so we'll take him out. We will bring in. Can Zaha play there? Not really, but he'll probably play. I'll probably stick him up front. Go with Souza. Rosicki's on the way out. I don't really want to bring him on. He's not happy. Rossi's not having a good game. Let's get him off. We don't want to risk getting him injured. So can we just nab an equaliser in the last 20 minutes? And if we can get a quick one, I'd fancy us to. We've only had 2 shots and we scored one of them. We've been absolutely dominated in this game again. And it's just petering out again with not a lot happening. Push forward. Gonna go bring that tempo on a bit higher again. And we've just equalised in the background, I can see there. So I'm wondering now, should I revert those changes? Is that a Tompkins? That's a Tompkins set piece again from a Kabay assist. 2 in this game. 3 shots on target, 2 of them are Tompkins. Can we nab something? Can we nab something in the last minute? Can we hold on in the last minute? 2-2. In the circumstances, I think we take that. Knowing we've got Bournemouth next, and in a couple of days' time, they are right behind us, and they've got a game in hand. So we've moved up to 15th. Who's Bournemouth's game in hand? Who are they playing? Like now. They are playing Man City at home, so I'd be hoping Man City get a result in that tomorrow. And also they got us at home. Yeah, so we'll come back for that. So until next time, see you later.